easy it is. You can tell by my demeanor. Rageaholic.
Rageaholic. Hey guys, it's Chris, aka Beauty the Vape here. Second day at V&E, Foxwoods, Connecticut. I am here with the very angry, raging Santos, and he wants to tell his vape story. I'm just teasing. I'm sure he's a teddy bear.
I don't know about teddy bear.
It's like, I don't know, don't go that far.
No,
Okay, well, what animal do you want to be?
a pelican.
Okay. Okay, I like pelicans.
Fly.
Yeah.
They eat tons of fish at a time.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, like sushi grade fish. Yeah.
I just didn't know if you were getting dirt.
No. Nope.
Okay, so how old were you when you started smoking?
Like 13, 14.
That's young.
Like a pack a day, like really fast. I smoked for 20 years. It's a long time.
And what made you start smoking at like such a young age, at 13, 14?
I don't know. My stepdad used to smoke and stuff, and I always thought he was pretty cool. So I started sneaking cigarettes and trying it out. Didn't really. I was like 12 probably, you know. And then I started hanging out more with my friends, and everybody was smoking. So I started smoking. I guess, you know, one of those bandwagon type of things.
All the cool kids do it until you start getting sick, and then you're like, this isn't so cool, right?
Yeah, right.
Remember what your first device was?
My first mod, I had an Ego T pen. It wasn't very good, but I quit for like 6 months with it. But that was like 4 or 5 years ago, and then I went back to cigarettes. And then this time around, I actually started with the Rouleau 2.3. I had the all white one, and that was good because I like switching from 2 to 3 batteries, you know. So it's versatile, I think. Yeah. Now I've had like 7 or 8 mods. I got a ton of tanks and drippers, so pretty into it now.
Now it's fun.
Yeah, I built my own clothes.
Right. So now it's a lifestyle.
Now it's a lifestyle.
And when you first started vaping, were you like, what nic level were you at?
Started at 6. I had a friend of mine that started at 12, but it was way too much for me, so I started at 6. I switched down to a 3, then I went down to a 0. I'm back up to a 3 because I felt myself craving some of it. I do. Sometimes I'll get like a 0 and I'll nick it up to a 1.5, just a little bit, but I prefer the 3.
Do you do a little DIYing too?
What?
You do DIYing yourself too, or a little bit, or?
My own stuff, but I'll like grab like a 0 of one flavor that I like and like a 6 of another flavor that I really like and mix them up. You know, like a melange. I don't know if you ever had that. And then there's the neon apple. Those two together are wonderful. They're like the best. Neon apple by itself is too strong, too sweet almost, and then melange is super mellow. Separately, I don't like either of them. Together though, they're wonderful. Yeah.
That's kind of DIYing.
Yeah, I guess. I didn't make either of those, but yeah, yeah.
I'll name it something else and put it on the market.
I named it Hot Fire. Yeah, all my friends know what Hot Fire. She knows what Hot Fire is. See?
He's already got a name for it. And where can people pick up Hot Fire?
You cannot. Not. That's solo. That's mine. That's private stash.
Yeah, right. Patent
If
pending.
anyone else uses this recipe,
Right. He's getting
trademark infringement. You're done.
he's getting ready to file his FDA PMTs.
Oh yeah. It's mine.
And so when you were smoking, did you try any other form of nicotine replacement, like the patch or any of that stuff?
Nah, I smoke cigarettes. I don't need to. Yeah, I never tried anything else. I tried cold turkey a few times. Just didn't do it. You know, it's too hard. But as soon as I picked up vaping, it was just like I don't need a cigarette anymore. You know, I don't want my mouth tasting like buttholes and yeah. So now it's just great flavors. You know.
So if you had like one thing you could tell your representatives, like, you know, I know as vapors, like we could tell them we could go on and stories and stories and stories, but what's like the one thing that you think is so important and as to why they need to, you know, keep vaping around and not try to squash it?
I would say that they should make smoking cigarettes illegal because that kills way more people per year than anything else. Vaping is still fairly safe. It's better for you. I got my lungs back. Like I can run and stuff now after 20 years. You know, the first probably few weeks when I started vaping, I was still out of breath and I started coughing up all the stuff, you know. And then after that, like, I got my lungs back. This stuff's great for you, man. You know, I appreciate it way more than I appreciate the cigarettes, believe me. And I mean, every now and again, I'll still crave a cigarette, and then I'll just grab my vape, and you know, it's way better, you know. Yeah, and it tastes better. It tastes better. My mouth doesn't taste like an ashtray. My house doesn't stink. My car doesn't smell. You know, it's just yeah, it's better for you.
And, you know, it's so funny too because I remember when I first started vaping too, I would have like that every once in a while. I'd be super stressed, and you're like, well, yeah, like fuck this, I'm just gonna have a cigarette, and then you do it, and you're like, why did I do that?
I've cheated for you every now and again, but it's like I'll get like halfway done with the cigarette, and it's like this tastes like ass,
Right.
and I'll throw it out.
Right.
But it's just I don't know if it's the muscle memory or the physical hand to mouth addiction or what it is about it, but something about it still kind of calls. But that shows to the addiction that it is, and how terrible it is for you. Nothing that you want that goddamn bad is good for you. You know what I mean? So, but
Yeah, mine's cake.
I like cake. I like cheesecake.
Oh yeah, or a really good cannoli.
I love cannolis. I like those zebra cakes. You ever get the zebra cakes and put them in the freezer?
I've never put them in the
Put them
freezer.
in the freezer. Do yourself a favor. All you guys. Zebra cake in the freezer. Good to go.
And let's just hope the FDA doesn't outlaw zebra cakes.
They might. They try. They're not getting their cut. That's what it's about. They want their cut. Yeah. Yeah.
Santos, thank you so much for sharing your vape story. It is so important, and you guys make my job amazing. Meeting people like you and hearing your stories.
Is it me as irate as I am right now?
Yeah, I don't think it's at me though. I think it's the zebra cake thing.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I'll try to calm down as I walk around the rest of the convention and see if I can simmer because I'm pretty riled up right now.
So if we pass, like, just don't stick your foot out and trip me. Okay. Thank you.
No promises.
Okay. No promises. Thank you.
You're welcome.